Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I have another Empties video for you guys. But before that, I just wanted to talk to you guys for a little bit. So I was wondering about your input because I mainly only do, I do like haul videos or whatever else is on my channel, right? But I thought about whether or not I wanted to do unempties videos because I love watching empties videos and unempty videos, or what I melted videos as well, not just things that I finished, but for me, even though I like watching that content, sometimes for me when I think about it, I'm like, well, it feels sort of repetitive, right? Because what I say and what, for example, if I did what I melted videos, I'm eventually going to empty them, and I'm probably gonna say the same thing in the empties, so it doesn't really make sense to me. But I don't know, let me know what you guys think and maybe I'll start making them. But yeah, anyways, let's get started with my empties. So let's see here. So the first thing I have here is this little scent cup, and this is from Twilight Garden Wax, and this is in the scent Pink Stiletto, which is it's a delicious blend of sweet sugar crust, red fruits, raspberries, and cotton candy. Now this was a very candy-like sweet berry kind of scent. I actually quite enjoyed this scent. I do believe this is a single fragrance oil, so you can probably find it from other vendors as well. But yeah, I really enjoyed the scent of this. However, I found that it didn't really give me that good of throw. It was about a light medium throw, and it lasted 6 hours. So not the best throw, but I did really enjoy this scent oil. So I'm curious to look into maybe maybe other vendors that carry it. Maybe it'll be stronger from other vendors. But yeah, so this one is Pink Stiletto. Next one I have here is from Jamila Joy Candle Co. in Baja Cactus Blossom, which is the Bath & Body Works type. Now I think this person is from Etsy, and now I've actually never smelled Baja Cactus Blossom from Bath & Body Works, so when I picked this up, I sort of imagined in my head what this would smell like Baja Cactus Blossom. I thought it would be very a floral green kind of scent, but it's actually not. It's actually a very sweet, almost perfumey kind of scent, a sweet perfumey floral scent, which I'm not that crazy about. I think I've said this before, but in general, I'm not really into very body care-esque or perfumey scents in home fragrance. I'm okay with that as body care, but in home fragrance, I'm not that crazy about. But yeah, so this gave me medium throw, and it lasted about 8 hours, so it was pretty good. But yeah, not a repurchase for me. The next one I have here is from Kaes Scented Melts, and this is in the scent Succulent Strawberry. Now, I forgot the scent notes for this, but all I have to say about this one is that I usually don't like most vendors' strawberry oil, and they usually have the fresh picked strawberry oil that I'm not that crazy about. However, I do like this one a lot more than most vendors' strawberry oil. It's not my favorite, but I do like it better. This one to me smelled sort of like a tart strawberry, so it wasn't really sweet. It was more, I guess, if you could imagine a strawberry that's not completely ripe yet, it's on the vine, it's a little bit starting to turn pink and red, but it's still white and green. Yeah, this is sort of what that smells like. So yeah, I did enjoy this. It lasted a good 9 to 10 hours, and it was a good medium strong, so good performance. And yeah, I might possibly repurchase this again. I feel like it would be better in blends, but yeah, possible repurchase. And then the next one I have here is a clamshell from Handwerks, and this is one of her copycats. So essentially, Handwerks, I think, honestly, has a really large collection of types. So her copycats are essentially dupes of whether it be stuff from Lush or Bath & Body Works or I don't know, designer fragrances, whatever, right? And to me, yeah, I think Handwerks has a very extensive list of dupes and types from other companies, which I actually quite appreciate, because I went onto her website and she actually has like quite a few Lush dupes that I haven't seen any other vendors carry. So if you're looking for a very specific type, maybe head on to Handwerks, because she may or may not have it. But yeah, this was in the scent Flowering Herb, and I think the scent notes for that one was like a blend of like florals, a hint of lavender, and a squeeze of lime. To me, I don't smell any lime at all. But I will say this is such a pretty floral scent. I think this is a really old school Bath and Body Works scent. I've never heard of Flowering Herb, but if you have, let me know. But yeah, I looked up Flowering Herb and I found like, I don't know, old body sprays and lotions that people were selling for like $60, because I guess it's really old and it never came back, and people, I don't know, it's a scarcity kind of thing, you know. But yeah, this smelled so beautiful. Now, I did like the smell of it on cold, but I loved it even more on warm. And to me, this one was like I imagine a very dainty lady who lives on a prairie, and she goes outside and there's a flower field, and she's like hanging out in the flower field, and there's a hint of lavender on her, like in her little like dress pocket or something like that. I don't know, it is such a beautiful, sophisticated, soft floral scent. I really like this. I posted this on my wax Instagram, and Sam, who is the owner of Handwerks, I believe that's her name. If I got it wrong, I'm so sorry. But yeah, she said that this scent is discontinued from her website. You can't get it anymore. She said basically that this like fragrance oil is really hard to find. So yeah, so she discontinued it from her site. But it did give me good performance, a medium strong for 6 to 7 hours. And yeah, if I couldn't find this scent, I would repurchase it 100%. Okay, so moving on, let's see here. So then I emptied this from Warm Tarts Make Happy Hearts, which is now Made to Melt LLC. She changed her name. This is really old, as you can see. It's from 2018, so about 3 years old, a little over 3 years old. And this was in the scent Melon Mist. I believe this scent was like watermelon, cantaloupe, and honeydew, yeah. So the 3 melons, and for me, I couldn't really smell any watermelon in it. Mainly the cantaloupe and the honeydew. It was okay. I think it was just a little bit too old. It gave me about a light throw for 4 hours, so yeah, I think it was just too old, so I can't really give it a super fair review, so yes. But yeah, even then, the scent wasn't my favorite, so I wouldn't repurchase. The next one I have here is from Rainbow Melts, and this is in watermelon, cotton candy, and marshmallow, and this was in her little, like, baguette shapes, this long little breadstick looking shapes, and to me, this smelled like a nice, watermelon, but it was sort of creamy and sweet from the cotton candy and marshmallow, sort of reminiscent of a watermelon Laffy Taffy. That's what it smelled like to me. As you can see, this was about a year old, but I did get this from my friend Wild for Wax. We did a little wax swap, so I got that in the wax swap, so I did not purchase directly from the vendor. And usually Rainbow Melts does very well for me, but this one gave me a light throw for 3 hours, so it wasn't that strong. And that's really weird, because Rainbow Melts usually, you know, has very strong wax for me, so I don't know what was happening there. However, you know, I don't think I would repurchase the scent. It's not my favorite watermelon scent, but I will continue to purchase from Rainbow Melts, because she usually has a lot of hit strong fragrances, so yes. The next one I have here is from Vintage Road Candles. This is Satsuma Raspberry Fruity Loops. As you can see here, it's Satsuma, Raspberry Sorbet, Fruit Loops, and Fruity Pebbles type. And this is even older. This is 2017, so super old. And this used to be a chunk, like a little square chunk kind of thing. But it was so old that I don't know what happened. It turned super soft, like almost like a scoopable. I couldn't even pick it up with my hands. I had to use like a spoon to get it out. And yeah, I don't know. it was just so old that it just, I guess, turned into goop. As you can see here, the bag is like really like oily and like, you know, the consistency as you can see there. But yeah, so this actually still threw for me, despite the fact that it is from 2017. So I was quite impressed with that. I did use a fair amount of wax, but I'm so happy with any sort of throw from this considering the age. This gave me about a medium throw and it lasted 4 to 5 hours. It was a nice scent. It was like a very fruity scent, a bit of sweetness from the cereal, but it's exactly like you would imagine. That Satsuma here is the strongest note. Satsuma tends to be a pretty strong oil, so yes. But yeah, this was really good. I just don't think it would be a repurchase for me. Also, like, I think Vintage Road Candle isn't really like selling much nowadays. I don't know. I think I heard from someone, correct me if I'm wrong, but that their like storefront does so well that they can't really keep up with online orders anymore. I don't know if that's true or not. I think I heard it from somewhere, but yeah. The next one I have here is from Britta's Creepy Treasures. This is in the scent Voodoo Island, which is orange sherbet, Hawaiian punch, lemon curd, and whipped cream. Now, I've said this before on my channel, but Voodoo Island is one of my all-time favorite scents. I have a list called my Air Lickable list, and on there, I think I have like 6 blends on there from various vendors, but this is one of them, and it is so good. Now, I am a huge fruity lover. I am a huge citrus lover, and I mean, this does not sound like heaven. It is so good. I put little heart smiley face over there on the top right corner because I just love it that much. Now, this is actually the first time I tried Britta's wax so this is the first scent that I got, and I fell in love. I mean, truly, I love this scent. I think this was the first scent on my Air Lickable list. So it was the first piece of wax that I smelled that I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. So yes, so I mean, it is exactly what you imagine it to be. It's sweet from that orange sherbet. It's a little bit creamy from that lemon curd. It's sweet lemon curd and that Hawaiian punch. It just is ultimately very, very sweet and fruity and citrusy, and it is just heaven to me. And it gave me medium strong throw, and it lasted 5 hours, and I already have a loaf in this, but this would be a forever repurchase for me. I actually lost this pack. This was like her 4-pack of like Skull, like Jacks, like pumpkins, and I actually lost this, and I was looking for it for like ages because I wanted to melt it. So I actually found it like behind the cabinet or the drawer where I was putting it. I guess somehow it got stuck back there, and it didn't fall to the floor either, so I never really noticed or could find it. And yeah, I finally found it, and I was just so happy. But yeah, anyways, I can't say enough good things about it. If you are a fruity lover and this sounds like something you like, then I highly recommend it. The next one I have here is from Hayden Row, and this is in the scent Candy Cane Fluff, which is candy canes and marshmallows. This was just like a tiny little sample piece, but it was so good. As you can see here, super strong throw, strong plus throw, and it lasted 7 hours. Now, Hayden Row tends to be a company that performs very well for me. I think I'm just going to lay it here instead of holding it all the time, because then I keep shaking it, and I don't know, maybe it's not too nice to look at. Anyways, Hayden Row tends to be a company that has a lot of hits for me. I occasionally will get a scent here or there from Hayden Row where it's sort of light. However, for the most part, her wax performs beautifully and super strong for me, and this was no exception. This was basically a candy cane scent with a hint of marshmallow. It was definitely strong on that candy cane though, so you mainly got the peppermint. But yeah, this was, I was melting this in the evening, so it was just nice to wind down for the evening, get ready for bed to the scent. I love pepperminty scents, so yeah. I don't know if I would repurchase it. It's not necessarily like unique. I mean, possibly, but I wouldn't go out of my way because, you know, it's not the most unique scent in the world, but it is a very good pepperminty, a little bit creamy scent. So yes. And the last thing I have here is from Nana Makes Sense, and this is in the scent Autumn Fresh, which is stainless steel and autumn afternoon. I don't know what autumn afternoon is, but I do know what stainless steel is. I believe it's like a very masculine cologne scent. And this was a sample piece, and I melted this in my bathroom, and I actually quite like this. Now, stainless steel is sort of like a masculine scent, but I don't know, maybe it was from the autumn afternoon, but there's something a little bit sweet about it, but it's not overly masculine. It sounds so weird when you think of stainless steel, but I truly feel like it actually sort of smells like steel, but like in a nice way. Like if you were to go into like a hardware store where they sell a bunch of I don't know, metal stuff, I don't know, but you make it smell good, and there's all the workers there that are strong men with their cologne. I don't know. It's good. I like it. I would definitely be interested in trying more stainless steel blends. I don't think I have any, to be honest with you. So yeah, I'm interested to try more stainless steel blends. And yeah, this was good. And possible repurchase, not sure, but yeah, so there's that. So thank you so much for watching and sticking with me till the end of this video. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like or subscribe if you want, of course. And yeah, so let me know if there were any highlights for your melting this week, or anything you want to let me know, or if you tried any of these blends and you like them. But yeah, so thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys are gonna have a beautiful rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys next time. Thank you.